Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special Age of the Primes figure showcase and review, we're going to be looking at this guy here. This is, of course, deluxe class Alchemist Prime. So in this video, we're going to have a quick look at him in both of his modes. Help you decide how you want to display him. We're going to have a look at the accessories that comes with him and how you can use him in both modes. We'll have a look at how he displays with some other figures in the same toy line, some other toy lines, and indeed some other figures that have just come out as well. So as I just start to move all of these out of the way, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, if you'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now, please, because it really will help me out. And also to thank Indemand Toys, because that's where this early Hasbro sample came from. And without them, obviously, I couldn't do the review. So huge thank you to them. Let's start off first and foremost by checking out the box. This is the industry standard box now. They use this for studio series as well. All they do is just change, of course, the name of the toy line there. They've all got the windows back. And you've probably already noticed I've already uploaded the transformation tutorial separately. And you can see it did take 17 steps. And this overall, guys, hopefully, I'm going to get across to you, is just a great, real fun figure. So let's start off and look straight at him. Now, when I first saw this guy, I was really sort of intrigued. Now, I don't know if it's my mind playing tricks with me, but he definitely reminds me of something or some character from, I think it was Ewan McGregor and Robin Williams, that animated film called Robots. I'm sure there was something that looked similar to him. If not, he's just a robot version, or his face reminds me of the Pringles tub guy, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, I think he looks great. The, I suppose, little binoculars, the mustache or the glasses, they just look so good. The head itself will near enough look all the way around. It can go side to side, it can look up and down, no problem whatsoever. You can go right up to get the full T. You can spin these all the way around completely unrestricted. You can swivel at the shoulder, you can flex at the bicep. You can't turn the wrist, it will pop it off, and there is a bit of a gap there from the wrist, which is of course for transformation process. You can spin this around completely unrestricted. The legs will come just past the point of horizontal going forward. They just get hindered slightly at the back going backwards. There is a thigh cut, there's a knee bend, and there's a load of movement and range of motion in the ankles and in the toes. So overall, that is brilliant. And as I say, this is such an upgrade. Here we go, just for a bit of fun. This was the last version of him, or the last toy we had of him, and the difference, obviously, there's no point even doing it. It's just, as I say, for a little bit of fun. This was Alchemist Prime in the Power of the Primes toy lineup, hence that there, and that of course is going to be very similar to what we've got on the inside. There we go, of the accessories as well. So the articulation on him is great. The weapons are brilliant. You can use them as like individual blades like this if you wanted to. And I think what the most important thing, not most important, the most impressive thing rather, that I've seen with these, this was from Mark Lonis himself, where you can lift the arms up like so. You can rotate the forearms in like that, and then you're going to join these two together. These are beautiful, by the way. The detail on it is fantastic. The hand is going to fit into there, and the same on this side. So there you go. That looks incredible. It just works really well. What I also really like is the fact that the gold and the silver, some of it is reflective, some of it is just matte, some of it, as I say, just really stands out. The gunmetal grey colour scheme for him works brilliantly. He looks like, dare I say it, like a bit like a hound figure as well. So as I say, for a deluxe, he scales pretty well. He's yeah, he's nice and chunky. He's not super tall, oops, but he is really, as I say, thick set. He's got huge shoulders. He's nowhere near as tall as Excellion, etc. But as I say, he's much thicker set compared to that. He's of course nowhere near as big as Optimus. I just like to bring in a lot of Optimus. His main reason, as I always say, is most people have got at least one Optimus Prime, so it's just a good, I suppose, reference to give you an idea of just, I suppose, how tall this particular guy is. There, of course, is missing Link, but it's the same as G1. And of course, let's bring in some more Age of the Primes. So there is Slingshot. I've also got these guys here as well. Sideways, who of course is going to be a Walmart exclusive. I'll be doing some more height comparison videos as requested by everybody with regards to him very soon, guys. If you're waiting to see them, I am in the process. Once again, as soon as my voice is back to normal, I will carry on with the more content that people have been asking for. So there he is with some of the Age of the Primes figures. Again, fits in with them all really well. Does look great, and as I say, it's just a great toy line. It's easily one of the most anticipated ones that I think I've experienced since being an adult collector, in honesty. The instructions instructions as well are brilliant. They show you everything that you can do there. In fact, what I've just shown you as well. And as I've said, I've already uploaded the transformation tutorial if you wanted to see that as well. There's nothing more to say about this particular mode. Let's have a quick look at him in his alternate. Okay then guys, here we are back for the final time with him in his alternate mode, and this is one of my more favourite alternate modes of some of the newer figures, to be honest. I just think this looks fantastic. It definitely is giving me like either a Cybertronian or a futuristic off-road vehicle vibe, definitely. It looks like an armoured sort of, not like an armoured tank, but you know what I mean. It just looks robust, it looks bulky, not big enough to be bulkhead, I do not think. I know a lot of people have said it looks like a Transformers Prime bulkhead, but I don't think he's big enough. All the wheels are individually pinned. You can just sort of make out that there's some legs there, I would think. And of course, these were the knees. So this is very, very clever how they've managed to do that. You can attach the accessories to the roof via the ports like so. That tends to work really, really well. Now, the one thing that you can't do, though, is you can't attach the blast effects to it. They don't fit on that at all. They're too rounded, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. But of course, there's no reason why you can't take anybody else's accessories and pop them in there, because the 5mm ports are, of course, universal. And the other thing that you can do as well, and I copied this off Mark Lonus's Instagram, is you can open up this here. If we just carefully undo this, bring the legs down, you can fold the feet out and then close this back up again. And this is something that he did on his Instagram, and funnily enough, with this he made it look like it was blasting or rocketing off now. So you can do that as well, and I would imagine you could probably attach these in there. In fact, yeah, you could. If you really wanted to, you could do that as well. So that's another, I suppose, bonus little play feature that it's got. It's just nice that you've got the choice to be able to do more than one particular thing with it, in honesty. As I say, though, it is kind of a small deluxe figure, because as you'll see when I bring in Jazz, he's okay, so he's higher, but he's not as long. He's a little, I'm saying that, he's not, he's about the same actually. That surprised me. I wasn't expecting him to be that sort of big at all. So yeah, definitely sort of your deluxe size. Yeah, nowhere near your Voyager class sort of cab sized figures, unfortunately. Even though, as I say, the mold is nice. It's good, the fact that it's a brand new one for him. It's nice to get new molds for relatively new characters, shall we say, or at least characters that don't get many toys of their particular versions, to be honest. So let's have a quick look. He's obviously much, much bigger than this little deluxe figure there as well, but let's just have a quick look at a few more of the features. As I say, just looks like a nice armored sort of four-wheel drive vehicle. There really isn't much more to say about him, though, guys. I'm going to get some more Prime comparisons, because I believe Indemand have posted out Prima and Solus to myself, so I'll be able to put them in a separate video for you as well. But in the meantime, this was a quick look at Alchemist Prime, and I'm sure you'll agree he is fantastic. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.